Namaste and welcome to this week's easy yoga class. We can start in a comfortable seated position and just sitting firmly onto the sitting bones with the back nice and straight, and place the hands onto the knees, palms facing up. We'll just begin at this practice today, just centering ourselves. Just noticing how you feel at this particular moment. And just begin to take some nice deep breaths through the nose and out through the nose as well. Loosening off any tension in the facial features. And just sitting up nice and tall, imagining the crown of the head growing taller and taller. Couple more breaths here. Good, and gently open the eyes. So we're going to take the right hand down. Inhale, lift the left arm up above, gently stretching out the left side body, and exhale, release back to center and over to the left now, raising the right arm up and exhale, release. Okay, we're going to move back over to the right, bringing the forearm down, bringing the left arm up, and then we're going to open that arm behind so that we're really opening out through the pectoral muscles around the armpit as well. And gently release, same the other side, resting down the left forearm, taking the right arm up, opening that arm backwards, keeping the neck free of any tension as well. And gently release. Okay, we're going to just gently fold forward, opening the arms out nice and wide now, relaxing the head as close to the ground as you can reach. If you can't quite reach, just wherever you feel comfortable. And we'll gently roll back up to seated. Good. Okay, we're going to take some shoulders back, rolls back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to roll forwards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, so we're going to take the head over to the right now, and then gently bring the chin to chest, rolling over to the left, back to center, over to the right, back to center, left, breathing easy, center, right, center, to the left, back to center, over to the right, center and left. Good. And keeping the head in the center, bringing the chin down to the chest, just feeling a stretch between the shoulders at the lower part of the neck. Good, and then we'll take the head back now, stretching the front of the neck, breathing easy here, and back to center. Good. Okay, we're going to stretch the right or forearm now, taking the arm in front and pulling back the fingers with the left hand. Shoulders rolled back and down. Good, and take a couple of wrist rotations back the other way. And stretching the left forearm now. Pulling back the fingers with the right hand. And gently rotate the wrists both ways. Okay, we'll just stretch between each finger, the skin between each fingers. And just watching what you're doing, just connecting to the sensations you're feeling in that particular part. Okay, so we're going to take the arms out in front and bring the backs of the palms together. We're going to take the right arm over the left and just make a note of your right index finger, putting that on the top. We're going to bring that in towards the body and then try and bring the arms out in front as much as you can. Now this is a really intense stretch for the forearms, for the wrists. You might be a lot more further, the hands for you might be further away from the body than me here. And we're just going to breathe into this stretch, not putting any pressure on it because it can feel a little bit uncomfortable if this isn't a part of the body you've stretched before. We'll gently release. Cross the arms over the other way now, left arm on top, left index finger on top. Okay, bringing that in towards the body, and again, just pushing the hands away from the body, or allowing gravity to push them away from the body, in fact. Breathe through that, just gently relaxing through the shoulders, through the arms, keeping the fingers firmly intertwined. Gently release, just take some wrist rotations here. Okay, we can plant the hands down. We're going to move into a tabletop position now. So with the knees under the hips and the wrists under the shoulders. Let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, looking forward and up. And exhale, rounding the whole of the spine, dropping the head. Inhale. And exhale, really tucking in the tailbone. Inhale, pointing the tailbone up towards the sky. And exhale, rounding again. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, rounding once more. Really pushing the hands into the ground. Let's move the palms a little bit further out in front now. Taking the right foot behind, stretching through the heel here. We can get a nice calf stretch here. Pushing the heel down towards the ground. Release. Taking the left leg back now. Moving the body weight, you might like to add some little bounces like me. We're going to take the hips over to the left and over to the right. Good. Gently over to the left, looking behind, over to the right. Okay, let's inhale, take the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release. Good. Let's curl the toes under behind, walking the hands back, coming into toe cruncher here. Let's roll the shoulders back, palms facing up onto the lap. And we'll just take some breaths here. If you need to come out a little bit sooner, feel free. This is very intense on the feet. We're stretching out the feet here. Good. And and gently release. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, relax the head. If you can take the hands away from the ground here, maybe just holding opposite elbows and just hovering above the ground here. Feel free to grab a block or a cushion for underneath the bottom if you need to. Good. Okay, we're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to find our first downward facing dog, so keeping the knees bent first of all. And we're going to really lengthen through the whole of the spine, pushing the tailbone up. And when we're happy here, then we can begin to straighten the legs. You might want to just gently wag the tail side to side. Bring the knees into the tummy and then find length, straighten the legs. Good, bend the knees into the tummy. Exhale, find length. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, find length. Good, bend the knees again. Exhale, find length. Good. Okay, we're going to bring the right foot forward between the hands, dropping the left knee and releasing the foot. And we're going to come up onto the fingertips and gently looking up, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Now taking the hands onto the knees, gently rising up nice and tall, allowing the hips to relax. Okay, we're going to open out the arms, twisting round to the right. And now we're going to take the left hand on the inside of, or the outside of the right knee, and the right knee is going to come behind. Gently release. Take that foot back, coming back into our downward facing dog. Breathing nice and deep here. Straightening the legs, pushing the heels down towards the ground. Okay, bring the left foot forward between the hands, drop the right knee and foot onto the fingertips and look up. And coming up onto the knee. Good. Okay, we're going to open out the arms, twisting round to the left. Take the left hand on the back of the thigh, the right arm on the outside edge of the left leg. Back to center and release. Pushing back into our downward facing dog. Again, really pushing the tailbone up towards the sky. We're going to take the right foot up and open the hips now, so you'll notice that you're able to open the legs a little bit wider here, find some length. And if you want, we can bend that knee, just finding even more space here. Gently release and swapping sides, taking the left foot up, open the hips out. And if you want to, bending that knee, just gently twisting, keeping nice and strong in the shoulders. And release. Good, drop the knees down to the mat. We're going to come into melting heart pose. So taking the arms out in front, we're going to drop the belly and chest down, not all the way to the ground. We want to keep some awareness here. We're not just collapsing onto the ground, we're opening out through the armpits and shoulders. Good. Okay, we're going to now come into a arm variation of this pose. So bringing the palms together, elbows on the ground, just bending through the elbows. Breathe here. Gently release the hands down to the mat. We'll walk the hands back towards the body, rolling the shoulders back. We're going to place the hands behind us, and we're just going to find some lift between through the arms, opening out the chest a little bit here, just resting back, keeping the neck nice and relaxed here, free of any tension. And this is quite intense for the biceps and also the shoulders here. And you might also feel a little stretch in the quad muscles, which is good too. Breathe and gently come back up. Okay, so we're going to find a seat now. And we're going to take the legs out in front, coming into Paschimottanasana. So inhale first and exhale, slide the hands forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slide the hands forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, move forward, belly to thighs. Inhale, up. And exhale, forward. Okay, we're holding on to the ankles now, if that's comfortable for you. And we'll gently fold forward here, again being mindful of the belly and thighs connecting. We're not trying to get the head down onto the knees. We just want to feel a stretch on the back of the hamstrings. And release. Staying here in staff pose, getting ready for Janu Shushasana. So we'll bend the right knee, bringing that in just above the left knee here. Belly button towards the big toe. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, folding forward at the hips. Again, belly and thighs connecting. You can hold on to the ankle or the foot here, or if both are just slightly out of your reach, maybe grabbing a yoga strap or a dressing gown tie. Keeping the neck nice and long. Finding a little bit extra space every time we move forward. Good, and back up to center. We'll bring that knee now over to the other side. We're going to take a twist now to the left. So you can either hug the knee or open out the elbow. So the right elbow on the inside of the right leg. Gently twisting, finding a bit extra space every time we exhale. And release. Good. Okay, we're going to come back to those exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. And we'll hold it here. Keeping the feet flexed, toes pointing towards the face. Good. Okay, so bringing this time the left foot inside the right knee, tummy button towards the big toe. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fold forward, holding on to the ankle here, keeping the neck long. Exhale, finding a little bit extra space. Inhaling, coming up if you need to. We're always aiming eventually to get the head onto the shins. Good. Okay, this time bringing the left foot outside the right knee and either hugging or coming into this arm with the left arm inside the left knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Good. And gently release. Okay, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Okay, we're going to find butterfly here. So we're going to bring the feet really nice and close to the body, as close as feels comfortable for you, allowing the knees to open out to the side. Holding on to the ankles, we're going to keep the spine nice and upright and the crown of the head growing taller. Close the eyes, just focus on your breathing. Good. Okay, we're going to bring the feet a little bit further away from the body now, and we're going to take a fold forward. So you can either release the hands out in front if you like, and just allowing the head to fall wherever it naturally wants to fall. We're allowing the back to round here, allowing gravity to do all of the work. Good, gently roll back up. Bring the knees together. We're going to lie in supine position now. So we're going to come into gentle bridge pose first. So with the hands by the side of the body, knees hip width apart. We're just going to lift the hips slightly off the ground. So engaging a little bit here, the pelvic floor muscles. And then we're going to lift a little bit higher, bringing the shoulder blades closer together here. You can support this bridge pose if you like by taking the hands onto the sacrum for a little bit of a deeper back bend. Making sure that the ankles are under the knees in line with the hips, and the feet are facing forwards. Breathe here. We'll gently release down to the mat. And we're going to hug the knees in close to the body, gently rocking side to side. Good. Okay, gently release the feet down. We're going to come into reclined swan pose. So taking the right knee over the left, threading the hand through the gap in the middle and holding underneath the left kneecap, just gently stretching out the glutes here. Breathe easy, relaxing the facial features as we're slowing down the practice, and gently release. Same thing the other side, left leg over right. Thread through that keyhole, holding underneath the right knee, keeping the feet flexed here, both feet very much active and engaged, but relaxing through the face, through the head. Good. And gently releasing the feet down onto the mat. Okay. We're going to gently lay for a moment here in reclined butterfly, opening out the knees to the sides, soles of the feet touching, palms facing up. Just gather your breath. Relaxing all through the tummy, pelvic region. And bringing the knees back into the center. We're going to come into a twist now, so crossing the left leg over the right. You can come into a double twist if you like, taking the hips over to the left first and then dropping the knees over to the right, also taking the gaze towards the left as well. If this is too intense for you on the spine, maybe just stacking the knees on top of each other and not taking the twists. And just really try to relax the breathing here, taking some deep breaths and just relaxing the body when you exhale. back to center, bringing the head back to a neutral position, and just resetting the spine and crossing this time the right leg over the left, taking that double twist if you want, hips over to the right and knees down to the left, taking the gaze over to the right. And back to center, gently bringing the knees together. We're going to hug the knees into the chest again, lifting the head this time, just hugging everything in nice and tight, rocking side to side. And gently releasing the head, taking some big circles round one way with the knees. And then back the other way. Releasing the feet, we're going to heel toe the feet to the outside edge of the mat, hands on the belly. We'll practice a breathing practice here, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeating that for 6 more breaths at your pace. And when you finish that breath, moving the hands up now onto the chest, the area of the heart, either stacking the hands on top of each other or just one slightly underneath the other, whatever feels good and comfortable for you. Same thing again, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and out 1, 2, 3, 4, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, out for 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 more breaths this way, just concentrating on your breathing and the movement in the body. And now we'll bring the hands around the area of the neck, just really gently crossing the arms over each other, allowing the hands to rest on the neck. Same thing again, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuing that breath at your pace. Good, and gently releasing the hands now just off the mat, allowing the breathing to find its own natural rhythm again. Good. And we're going to roll now onto our right side using the arm as a pillow, but keeping your eyes closed. Just resting here for a moment. And then if you feel ready, you can gently begin to push through the hands, coming up to find a comfortable seat. Again, keeping the eyes closed. And when you're there, you can stack the hands one on top of the other, on top of the chest. Just taking 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Breathing in and out. Last one, in and out. And when you feel ready, you can gently flutter the eyelids open. Bring the palms together and bow down to each other and yourself for attending this practice. Namaste.